Hello, this is Michele Knight. This is the astrological update for Aquarius for the whole of March 2017. We got a very intense single focus, more or less, month this month, where we have Venus, the planet of love, going retrograde, which is incredibly important and urges us to look back to 2009 when it was last there, around March and April. And also, just the main theme in general is everywhere, starting from the first. And your theme that you have to work on that will bring you great rewards and healing is communication. On the first, we have the moon, planet of emotions and intuition, in your position of communication. Conjunct, i.e. joining forces with Venus, the planet of love, Mars, the planet of action and passion, and Uranus, the planet of the unpredictable. That's a hell of a lot of communication going on there. You are hungry to communicate. There may be all sorts of communication that day, from an argument, a passionate discussion, to somebody declaring love, or someone discussing relationships with you in an unexpected way, as we've got Uranus there. There's also a part of you that wants to be free in some way. Jupiter is opposing Uranus, which is another big deal this month. And for you, it's about communication, because that's where Uranus is. But also Jupiter, which is your good luck planet. And the good luck is what that you need to focus on, is all about adventure, expansion, learning, different cultures, travel, all of those things. And there's a real hunger in your soul to stretch yourself in those areas and to explore more. And if you feel held back, you could get quite argumentative, or suddenly rashly decide to say something to facilitate your freedom. Be a little bit cautious of saying anything too rash, but do listen to the message that is stirring in your soul. Yes, it is time to expand. Yes, it's time to embrace learning and to move forward. And of course, the massive news is on the 4th, when Venus goes retrograde, stations and goes retrograde on the 4th. And it's, as I said, in your position of communication. So what does this mean? Well, when Venus goes retrograde, several things can happen. Ex-lovers can turn up. Our love life can slow down. We have to examine things. We can meet someone and it's like, then we change our mind about them. We can have conversations which are about the past. But whatever happens, there's something in the past for you to deal with when it comes to possibly the way that you communicate. Or if you're in a relationship, you may feel that someone else has a communication issue. Whatever the situation, you have the opportunity to heal it and to go back and look and see how you can do things differently, how you can communicate in a way that creates a different outcome. And it's powerful stuff. How comfortable are you communicating your emotions and your vulnerability when you're in love? Do you find it easy to talk about your feelings and your insecurities, or are you guarded? Do you tend to intellectualize your emotions because you're an air sign, or are you happy plunging into your feelings? Well, all will be revealed up until the 15th of April, where you have a reboot of your communication when it comes to relationships. On the 10th, we have a grand fire trine, and there's a lot of passion and communication and excitement around relationships. And on the 12th, we have the full moon, and this full moon creating a peak experience is very potent for you because it's in your primal emotion zone. So you're super psychic on that day, and you're sensing how honest people are being with you. If somebody's trying to pull the wool over your eyes or is a bit of a snake in the grass, you are able to see it. You are able to sense anybody being shadowy with you. Equally, some of your own shadows may come up, things that you're repressing if you have a desire for someone and it's taboo. All taboo things can come to the surface with that full moon. But it's trining Pluto, who wants to bring a transformation to you, and he's in your spiritual zone. So there's a great spiritual soul healing on the 12th, but it may come out of you feeling something that makes you feel a bit out of control. On the 13th, Mercury is entering your position of communication. And then, you know, Uranus, of course, who is creating all of this chaos this month that you are kind of enjoying, because obviously you and Uranus are kind of best buddies, is allowing you to think about communicating as a warrior and speaking your mind. Just try and tone it down a little bit, because you may end up in a conversation around the 17th where you just say what you're thinking without really reflecting on the consequences. On the 20th, the sun is entering your position of communication. And then we have Mercury conjunct Uranus on the 26th, and Eris, the warrior goddess. So again, more crazy communication, unexpected communication that comes in, and you know, you've got to use your familiarity with that unexpected energy to handle it well. On the 28th, we have a new moon. Guess where? You got it. It's in your communication zone. So that's the new beginning. That's when you can dump the baggage. That's when you could say, right, I'm communicating in a new way. Now, don't forget, the other way you can use the energy this month is in writing, in getting your ideas out there, in channeling your ideas, in reaching out to share some of the ideas that are coming through, publishing, you know, anything that where you're communicating is very, very well aspected this month. Finally, we have Jupiter squaring Pluto on the 30th. Just be a little bit cautious about really other people not being honest with you. If you're going on an adventure, you better make sure that everybody else is on the right page as you. Maybe somebody says they're going traveling with you and then they change their mind, or even it might even be an intellectual journey. You know, you want to spread your wings, and someone else's, their soul path goes in a different direction. So many lessons and so many interesting things happening this month. Use your communication, which is your superpower this month, to get what you want and come from your heart. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks for listening, and please, if you haven't yet, it'd be great if you could subscribe, share, like, or comment. Take care. See you next week.